Welcome to your Barbados Today afternoon news update for Tuesday, September 12th. So glad you could join us. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Topping the news at this hour, the Barbados Defense Force and the Regional Security System are set to come to the rescue of Barbadians stranded in St Maarten. This morning, the BDF announced that it would be evacuating Barbadians stranded in the storm-ravaged St Maarten. It, however, declined to give further details on the planned operation, saying details will be provided as they become available. St Maarten was hard hit by Hurricane Irma last Wednesday. The island suffered substantial loss to infrastructure, including houses and buildings. It is still not clear how many Barbadians are in St Maarten. Save the island's youth. This was the urgent call made at a recent town hall meeting, which zeroed in on the vexing problem of rising crime. The panel discussion hosted by the Barbados Workers' Union was held under the theme Violence in Barbados, Issues, Challenges and Solutions. President of the Barbados Youth Action Program, Lamamba Batson, one of the panelists, argued that the island should focus on crime prevention since eradicating crime was virtually impossible. He said wayward youth should be targeted, and he urged authorities to provide different educational opportunities for those most vulnerable.
What we should be able to do is try to put things in place in our communities that the youths would be so enticed to be picking up guns. Because we can't stop them from coming in. So you know that's a fact. That's something we got to live with. But we could curtail it by creating jobs, creating things for the youths to do, to keep them busy in order to keep them away from crime. This is something that I think that we need to focus on.
At the same time, Public Relations Officer of the National Organization of Women, Marsha Hines Lane, is calling for an overhaul of the society. She says all key groups, the family, the school, and the workplace must be improved to fully address the root cause of violence among youth.
So the first thing that we need is a clear understanding of where we are going in Barbados. It feels like we are adrift, perhaps because we are adrift a bit. And all of these are the things that cause. The crime is not, it is a symptom, but it is not the thing that we have to be able to treat. We can't treat the crime by itself. We have to really treat what it is that is causing the outgrowth.
In sports, the West Indies cricket women team is seeking new management as it prepares to defend its World 2020 title in the region next year. According to a release from the Cricket West Indies today, the organization will be setting up a new management support structure for the team. CWI said the process will start with the search for a new head coach and an interim management team, which will be in place for the short term. Now, the interim team will consist of head coach Henderson Springer, assistant coach Gus Logie, physiotherapist Ariane Mangar, sport and conditioning trainer L. Shane Cooper, and the analyst Gary Bell. CWI said the management change will be in place before Sri Lanka comes to the region on Thursday, October the 5th.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Morning, Miss Oya.
Morning. You again. So you're washing cars now? Well, I can't keep up with you at all.
Yes, girl. You know they're going provision to selling slow. And I don't sell nation newspapers at all because them don't sell. So I washing cars now. I like to get up before 8:30 because I can't take the hot sun. You want the car wash?
No, not today. It clean.
But you're going in very early though?
Yeah, I just going early so I can read the Barbados Today online before work starts.
Right. But you can still let me clean the vendor for the $2. At least it's still cheaper than the nation newspaper.
All right.
I got a special boo here that I got it shining. Thank you. Enjoy your day here.
You too.
All right. What that paper is? She can see clearly when the dirt is gone.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Guadeloupe today, promising to rebuild the French territories ravaged by Hurricane Irma. Speaking on the tarmac of the airport at Pointe-à-Pitre, Macron defended criticism that France was not prepared. Macron says he intends to focus on the reconstruction process and build a better life in St Maarten. He is hoping that running water and electricity will soon be up and running in France's Caribbean territories, and he is confident that schools will reopen for a few hours early next week. 11 people were killed in the French territories of St Barts and St Maarten, bringing the death toll in the Leeward Islands and Cuba to at least 38. Further afield now, Hurricane Irma decimated the Florida Keys, and authorities are reporting that about 25% of the houses on the chain of islands have been destroyed, and another 65% suffered major damage. According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, every house in the Keys has been impacted in some way. The islands are, however, set to reopen, and entry is being restricted to residents and business owners as work continues to clear roads and check the state of bridges linking the islands. Irma, which has since rapidly weakened, is being linked to 10 deaths in the United States. 6 people died in Florida, 3 in Georgia, and 1 in South Carolina. And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals and screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Or you can also tune into Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.